100 meters to race. Looks it. And away they go. Magnificent Mile was a quite slow into stride, but nothing too serious. Goes on and rejoins the rest of the pack. And they will be led out by Expensive down on that inside rail. So Expensive goes on to the sharp end of affairs. Racing in behind that then was Myths and Legends in the white cap. Loops round runners. And will go to settle into among the leaders. Back in third position then was Grand Opera. Dropping in behind those then was Standpoint. Then a length back to Too Deep. After that then was Magnificent Mile. Racing in after those was Mitigate. Dropping in behind that piece of Pizzazz. Navigate is in behind that in the yellow cap as they pass the 1,000-meter marker. Out in front was Myths and Legends, leads by 2. From back in second on the rail was Expensive. Too Deep after that one. Standpoint is in behind that. Then a length back to Grand Opera, settles into fourth position. Scraping Paint in behind that then was on the far side Magnificent Mile. Then a length back to Mitigate. In behind that was Navigate, the yellow cap, and at the back of the field was Piece of Pizzazz. They swing right-handed now into the home straight. Out in front still was Myths and Legends. Down on the inside Mitigate goes in for a rails run. Dropping in behind that then the black cap then of Mitigate. Standpoint is in behind that. Then a length back to Expensive down in fourth position. Dropping in after that then was Grand Opera. It's down on the inside Mitigate who struck the front. From back in second Grand Opera. Also coming with the run was Magnificent Mile down on the grandstand side. It's a line of horses across the track. Mitigate is on the far side of runners. Down the center then was Grand Opera. In behind that Magnificent Mile, and Magnificent Mile is travelling fastest of all and goes on to win. Magnificent Mile from Grand Opera. Back in third position was Myths and Legends, and Mitigate will get fourth position. Number 1, Magnificent Mile with JP van der Merwe. Storming victory for this 3-year-old. Ashau is scalding. Records victory in the third race here at Borrowdale Park, and JP van der Merwe knew the race sewn up a few yards from the finishing line there. JP van der Merwe scores victory on board the 1, Magnificent Mile. Second will go to the 4, that's Grand Opera, just ahead of the 7, Myths and Legends. And rounding off that minor money will be the 2. And that's Mitigate. 1, 4, 7, 2.